faith and the commitment and support of the people around us. But above all, dreams can come true when we can choose to pursue them. When empowered to make a choice, we set ourselves on a path to create the future that we want, not the one that someone else has imagined for us. The ARC is here to ensure that every person has the opportunity to make choices. Despite the tireless work of advocates, people with autism, Down syndrome, cerebral palsy, and other intellectual and developmental disabilities often still do not have the freedom to make choices that you or I do every day. Their choices are frequently limited by two factors. First, the programs that are ostensibly designed to help them are really focused on what people cannot do rather than what they can do. And second, many people simply fail to believe in them. Imagine how your child would feel if she continually heard things like, well, that would be too hard for you, or you'll never be able to learn that. What if, as an adult, someone else decided where you would live and with whom? Whether or not you could see your friends, whether or not you could go to school or have a job in the community. Well, chances are you would feel as if you were a bird with clipped wings, never really being given the chance to fly. But choices for people with intellectual and developmental disabilities are also limited by the state's continued lack of funding. Colorado is 47th in the nation when it comes to disability spending, a standing that is really our stark and shameful reality. Services and supports for people with disabilities are eroding, but the ARC is working to preserve what we have today and to rebuild what we've lost. Whether someone needs residential services, personal care, or job coaching, they typically have to wait a very long time, sometimes years, before they get what they need. In our 3-county service area alone, our young people are leaving high school with hopes and dreams, only to be placed on a waiting list for services with nearly 3,000 other people. They're in a holding pattern, waiting for their adult lives to begin. What did you want for yourself when you graduated from high school? I'm pretty sure you didn't dream of being placed on a waiting list for life. Yet all around us, programs are being cut to meet the demands of a broken system and an economy that is recovering at a snail's pace. Well, it's not all bleak. The ARC does not believe that people should have to wait for all of this to change so that people can have lives that are rich with opportunities and experiences that many of us take for granted. Our advocacy opens doors for people with disabilities and their families every single day. We help people navigate complex systems, access resources, and discover possibilities they never knew existed. We give them the tools they need so they can make choices for themselves that will enhance their lives. Choice empowers. The ARC also works to build a caring and supportive community where people truly feel like they belong. As members of our community embrace people with intellectual and developmental disabilities, their opportunities will grow. Teachers will see the potential in their students, helping them build the skills necessary to further their education and find meaningful work. Employers will see value in having a diverse workforce and will provide people with disabilities with more training and job opportunities. Neighbors will no longer be strangers, but will become good friends. Choice embraces. Later, you'll meet David Osborne. David's a stunning example of what can be done when an individual sets his mind to it. David's choices, made possible by the work of countless advocates who changed hearts, minds, and laws, have given him the opportunity to pursue his dreams. Choice energizes. Each one of those beautiful children you saw earlier has the chance to achieve his or her dream because of the work that the ARC has done over the last 50 years. Together with families, self-advocates, and a caring community, our collective belief in a world where people with disabilities have the same choices and opportunities as everyone else will create experiences that we've never dreamed of. It's not a perfect world, but we're on the right road. The ARC's Board of Directors recently captured the essence of the world in which we want to live in our new vision statement. People with intellectual and developmental disabilities will live the lives they choose as valued and respected members of the community. We know that if you're here today, you share our vision. As part of the ARC community, you help ensure that kids like Claire are dancing through life rather than watching the performance. Over the next few minutes, I hope you'll relax and enjoy the stories of 3 of our ARC families. Thank you again for joining us today and helping to make so many wonderful dreams a reality.